Good morning. So here I've got for sale is a Juki DX7, which is in extremely good as new nearly condition. I bought her back in 2016 and sewed on her for a while, but then I absolutely fell in love with my old vintage machines again, and I realized I hardly ever use any of these stitches or anything, so I've decided to sell her on. Here it's got an up and down needle position. You've got a thread cutter and a foot up down. So let's show you that. Every time you stop, the foot will raise and you can turn around. It's a lovely function if you're doing quilting or lots of things with corners. That's the straight stitch, and of course you've got dozens and dozens of stitches up here. The beauty of this machine is as well, it has an independent bobbin winding motor. So while you're sewing, you don't have to unthread. You can thread the machine up with new bobbins. You can wind new bobbins on here without having to stop your machine if you're doing embroidery, for example. Right, what else? It comes with everything that it came with in the from new: cables, foot pedal, obviously the electrical cable, buttonholer, thread cutter. It's got an absolutely brilliant needle threader. The foot pedal can be changed to do different things, so it can cut your thread for you. The moment I think it is set to go one stitch back, so if you're doing a lot of work that needs you to anchor your stitches, this is a good idea. So if I press backwards on my foot pedal, so if I push my heel down on my foot pedal, it'll go backwards, and if I put normal, it goes forward again. You can make that, as I said, change. All right, we've got top loading, lots of bits in here. The absolutely brilliant buttonholer, really, really good. You get perfectly good, consistent buttonholes every time. It's got a really big extension table. It's got two sets which are extras, a sew set and a creative set. This one's got a walking foot in it as well. So here is your knee lift. You've got your manual, dozens and dozens of bobbins. I am one of these that keeps bobbins for all the colors, and cover. What else? What else can I say? It's a beautiful machine, and as I said, in near perfect condition, because I don't use it that often. I'm going to just change it quickly to zigzag, and then blind hand, sorry, triple straight stitch. And as you change, it changes here, tells you what sort of foot you should use, gives you advice here, and you can do all of these different things. You can program it as well. A fantastic machine by Juki. And if I didn't have so many dozens of machines, as you can see, vintage, 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 a whole bunch of vintage ones there, vintage Bernina there, another one on the floor, another two there. Yes, so this is the only reason I'm selling it. So I will include a really good video on how I package it and what I use to package it, and I can either separate the price for packaging out and courier, or I can put it included in the price. It depends on whether you want to collect the machine or whether it's going to be posted, but I do foam wrapping and everything. So it should get to you in absolutely perfect condition. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, just demonstrating how wonderfully this machine works.